Hi. So, are you also confused about what is minimum viable product, what is minimum business increment, what is minimum marketable features, and what are the differences between them? If you are, then you are not alone. They are so close to each other that it is but natural to be confused about. And we are going to talk about these three in this video today. Let me first introduce myself. I am Nidhi Kohli, the Agile veteran with EduHubSpot, who has helped several professionals in their adaptive and predictive project management journey. And we at EduHubSpot take pride in our commitment to your success. So let's get to the topic now. In adaptive world, we build incrementally. We take feedback from the customer, we validate our assumptions and our understanding, and we pivot as needed. And this is exactly what all these three things do. MVP, MBI, MMF, all three are built incrementally. We take feedback and we pivot as needed. So what are the differences? You are confused? Let's get to that. And we are going to understand these differences via certain categories. Let's first talk about what these three things are, or maybe their definition. So, minimum marketable feature is the smallest functionality provided corresponding to a single feature. Minimum marketable feature. So, we are talking about a single feature there. Minimum business increment is the minimum end-to-end functionality provided to the customer, which is bringing value to the customer, and it is as per the business strategy of the organization. The key thing is that it can be immediately realized by the customer. So that is minimum business increment, an increment of functionality of a product that can be utilized by the customer almost immediately. MVP, or minimum viable product, is the smallest prototype that is built to validate our assumptions, our hypothesis corresponding to a business idea created for a potential new market segment or new customer base. So you have a new business idea you want to create, and before creating, you want to see whether there is even any interest in the market for that particular product line even or not. Should you really invest your resources in building something if there is no market demand for it? And that is the purpose of creating an MVP. Now looking at second category, what is actually built? So for minimum marketable feature, we build a single feature, whereas on the other hand, minimum business increment, we create an end-to-end functionality which provides value to the customer. MVP is created for early adopters, and we create bare minimum features that the early adopters can test, try, and provide us feedback. The third category that I would like to explore is the target customer base or the market. Minimum marketable feature can be implemented either for our existing customer base, where we are providing additional functionality to our product line, or it can be built to validate a prototype as well. So minimum marketable feature can be a part of MBI or it can be a part of MVP. Minimum business increment, on the other hand, targets our existing customer base or new customer base for our existing product line. So for this product line, we are providing another increment with additional functionalities, and we are targeting the customer base corresponding to our existing product line. So that is the target segment for minimum business increment. Well, then what about minimum viable product? As we mentioned earlier, MVP focuses on a new market segment or a new customer base for a new business idea that you want to generate. So this is just an idea and you want to see if anybody is even interested in this business idea. So your target is an entirely new market or potential customer base for an MVP. The fourth thing that I want to talk about is what is this investment about, or what is the real purpose of it. So MBI is an investment in revenue, means MBI leads to revenue for our organization, whereas MVP corresponds to an investment in learning about your assumptions, learning about your business idea and finding out how can I make this idea work, or if there is no demand for this idea, then I want to stop it right now, right here. Right? So it is an investment in learning about something that you are trying to build, taking it to the early adopters and trying to figure out if there is any demand for this particular business idea. Let's take an example. Assuming you are running a financial bank and you have a great idea to create a mobile banking app. Now nobody in the market has ever created a mobile banking app, so you do not know if people will really use it, or should you invest that much resources in building it even or not. So you decide to create an MVP, you build a bare minimum prototype, take it to your customer base, show it to the early adopters, take their feedback and see that, oh yes, there definitely is interest and people would definitely like to use it. It brings convenience. So you decide to build it. Now you have built it, your customers are happy using it, they are already using it, and now they have come up with that, you know what, right now I can just see my transaction statements in my mobile banking app. Why don't you add online fund transfer to it? So you create an MBI with functionality corresponding to online fund transfer or recurring deposit or any other thing that the customers would have asked for, or you felt that will provide value to the customer, and you provide it to your existing customer base. They use it, they provide feedback, and you build on top of it, you pivot as needed, and that's how the MBI works. So I hope this is clear. I'm sure there is no confusion about what an MVP is, what an MBI is, and what is an MMF. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. My email address is nidhi.kohli@eduhubspot.com, and we have lot of resources at www.eduhubspot.com, where you can find lot of things to help you with your learning and your continuous improvement. Thank you. Till next time, happy learning. And if you have another topic you want me to make a video on, feel free to reach out to me or write in the comment section. I would be happy to help you.